welcome back. This is The Working Gamer, and we are back with some more Farming Simulator today. I can promise you that, very busy. I do not, he is on, and I did text him, but I don't know why, he's just not replying though, but either way. First things first. Oh man, this got dirty logging last night, for real. First things first. Gotta see if we still got it. One. A little side shot. Two. Oh. I was telling you we lost it. Okay guys, last one. Last one. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I made it. Not really, but alrighty, so we should be able to we should definitely be able to get the harvest done today. I'm hoping. I am a little early, thankfully, so I'm pretty sure we should be able to get it. Oh wait, let's close that. Alrighty, so we're gonna check on the animals real quick. I'm pretty sure they should be pretty decent. We were running low on food yesterday. There's the chicken or the eggs that Bonnie stacked last night. And so I'm pretty sure we were decent yesterday. We were just, yeah, we were finishing up the silage. So we're gonna go back over here. Tractor. Alrighty. So we're gonna start fast forwarding it a little bit. So yeah, I assume that he's probably helping out on other farms, but would be nice to have the extra help today because we are going to need it. We are going to be super busy, like I said. We should be able to get some pigs sold, and we should be able to get the harvest done today. I'm hoping by the end of the stream. And let's take a look at the loan. See if we had the help, we could do field 50. But we are at $820,000. We took a big dip last night because we had to keep the food going. Chickens are gonna need more food as well. So yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slow down time now. 97, 87. I think we're gonna have to do that harvest, guys. I meant that fertile. Are you serious? That went away? Oh my goodness. Well, that just ruined our chances. That would have helped us feed the cows and the chickens today. And now it's gone. Harvesting on field 8. There's already Yeah, harvesting what? Oh yeah, we were gonna, I was hoping that had more in it, but we ain't gonna be able to finish field 6 with the amount that's in there, so we would go get that 6 grand, but I don't think it'd really be worth taking out another 5 grand for $3,200 for a fertilizer tank. Because we'd basically be putting... Hold up, guys. Hold up. Let me go into aerial view. Yeah, that's a wonky field. The crop's really high. And I done told you guys, it's hard for me, it's kind of hard for me to see the fertilizer when the crop's that high. We might just have to take a little bit more out on the loan. As much as I dislike doing that, and you gotta do what you gotta do. We want to upgrade these fields and grow this thing into a mega farm. You gotta do what you gotta do. Can't be afraid to take risks. I mean, we are far from bankrupt. we are a long way from there, so sometimes you can't be worried about going into debt, but I really wish that Field 50 didn't go away. 97. We're gonna fast forward it, guys, and we're gonna watch that silage pretty close. Cows are good for a while. They're gonna be good for a few minutes, and we did get, like I said, we did get about 48,000 liters worth of silage last night when we mowed the grass. So we mowed that. We mowed all that. We mowed all of this right here, as you can see, the old grass and the new grass. And then we mowed back. We mowed as much of that back there as we could, all the way up to the fence line. So, and that's the result. Not as much as last year, but we didn't have as much to work with last year. But 32% on that, that's nice. And we still got that from last year, though. That's about a little 10,000 liters, so that is good. But yeah, other than that, there's not much going on until we get the harvest. I'm just hoping that I'm just really hoping that the food in the animals' closures, besides the cows, obviously, because we got more food back there ready to go. But I'm just hoping the pigs and the chickens can hold on and last till tomorrow. But to be honest with you, I'm not 1,000% sure that they will, because I would not like to take out another loan if possible anymore. They dipped a little bit. Hold up. Get all this cleaned up. Again, hope everybody's having a beautiful Tuesday night, though. Beautiful Tuesday night. I actually got off a little early. Cummins is doing something unusual from their normal route. They're over there blowing up engines, I guess, so. Got a couple thousand bad pistons from the supplier, so. Oh, it just took out like $35 from us. What's going on there? Actually about 43-ish. That's odd. We are actually going to use that right now. $75 ain't that much, but look at our fuel. Our fuel's low. I actually need to perform some maintenance on the tractor, guys, but our budget's just so tight right now. We're just going to get some gas and call it good. Barely put a dent in it, but alrighty, so we're going to scoop this back up. Now, you guys can use a broom on this, but if you have a front loader, I do prefer using the front loader until you get a decent amount of profit, at least until your loan's gone, because if you guys sweep that away all the time, you'd be surprised how much food and money you're actually wasting. If you could actually calculate it all, it's actually a large loss, and us being small still, we can't afford that. So we're going to go on the fast forward again, guys. We're just going to be fast forwarding it until we get into the main gameplay. Just bear with us. I'm trying to make sure our chickens and our pigs have enough food to last them. All we got to do is go till tomorrow. And we will have another pig. It should be tomorrow. Early autumn, so I'm very happy about that. And I think everything might last till tomorrow, except for possibly the chicken's feed. But we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll see what it looks like midnight. When it takes out our money and stuff, we'll see what the feed's looking like. I don't know. It seems like it's dropping a little bit slower. Right under 1600. Okay, so we got an hour. We got an hour until it takes the money. We are going to go ahead and clean everything up again. Got about 50 minutes till midnight. Oh, we're bottoming that out a little bit. Alrighty, so the pigs are good now. Yeah, I'm a little nervous to see how much it's gonna drop, but like I said, if we get this done, well, not if, when we get this done, we're gonna be trying to buy this tractor. Now, Bonnie did look at some other ones last night, but the cheapest we could get a seeder and a tractor is like $240,000. And hold up, let me check something out. Let me check this tractor out. 220. So it had less power. It'd have less power than this, but I'm pretty sure this tractor's would be almost the price of the smaller tractor and seeder. And it does have a front loader too, so I'm pretty torn up about what to do. See, that usually only has 16. It had 32 liters right there. Oh, goodness. I want to do that. Alrighty, so right there. Oh, snap. That's why rear view mirrors are important, guys. Alrighty. Man, I hope they last till morning, bro. I'm a little nervous at this rate. Three, two, one. Leaves are getting brown and it's becoming colder. Autumn has arrived. Make sure to harvest the crops before winter comes. Oh, we're gonna harvest them as soon as they get ready. Trust me on that. Minus 13K. So we're gonna go ahead and take out the loan and pull ourselves out of debt. Bing, bing, bing. 835. Ooh, man, it's pulling up on us.
Be with me about like 11:30 or 12. 11:30 or 12, will you wake me up? Or before you go.
So as long as they have any food in them whatsoever, I will be happy. Probably gonna try to sell around like 8 o'clock in the morning, probably, maybe 7:30ish. I could have swore them should have been .2 years old since it passed midnight. I could have swore, but I guess not. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close, everybody. Okay, guys, we are gonna have to fill them up again. We'll straight max out the chicken speed, but we will not max out the pig speed since we are selling pigs today. We are going to try to let it get as lit up as we can though before we resume. We are going to slow down. I should have did the cow troughs while I was over there, but and we're going to wait till afternoon because I'm pretty sure some of those should go up to .2 years old. I'm almost positive because they shouldn't be .1 years old if we had them yesterday. Yeah, we're going to go back and clear those troughs off before we get more food. Chickens barely made it there. We were struggling with them. Almost back up to 500, that's nice. Oh yeah. Let me check that out. It is harvest time as well, everybody. It is harvest time, so alrighty, so with this $2,000, Actually, you guys are gonna hate to see this as much as I am, but $850,000. This is what we were at a couple months ago, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy a bunch of pig feed. We're gonna buy some premium chicken feed. $7.5K. Let me see what this is gonna run us at. So 3,400. We gotta find our dolly. We do got one, but we gotta find it. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot again. Nope. Okay guys, so we are gonna hit the sell. We're gonna sell some animals, and then we will come back and get the harvest ready. But we're selling the animals first because we want to pay off some of the loan as soon as we can, and then we'll use the extra to lease a harvester. We are leasing a harvester again this year. Yeah, I have no idea where that dolly is. And that's no bueno because that costs $6,300. So we gotta find that. We are gonna end up paving a road right here for how much we use it. It's sad Bonnie couldn't be here, bro. It'd be nice to get both things going at once, but it is what it is. And if he was here, we could sell the canola real quick because it is at a good price. It's at what I wanted, at least the price I listed to sell it at, well above what I said we would sell it at, so we could almost instantly sell it. So we are getting set back a little bit, but it will get done. We ended up going with 3,000 liters of chicken feed too because they're putting it down pretty fast. Yeah, see, we need to find that because that'd set us back like $2,700 if we had to sell and buy it. And we are playing on the hardest settings, so $2,700 is a lot, guys. not just chump change on hard. A couple tons of feed, couple piglets. Yeah, the chickens were struggling. We got them down pretty low, so they're gonna appreciate this. But today is the day we grow a little bit in size. It's been a little scary getting to this point, but we've had our ups and downs, but we are finally here. This is going to be a great sale and hopefully an even better harvest. Time to reap what we sow. Our dog's happy to see us. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, I know you guys have been waiting for this. There you go. Enjoy it. Man, that is crazy, dude. That only put... Oh, my... That's crazy right there. Yep. I'm pretty sure the game just took 7K from us. I'm at 5K from us. That's nice. That's nice. I should have expected that. We were just about to do something. The game's like, hold up, let me take this little 5K from you. Oh yeah, while we're here, hold up guys, while we're here, I'm gonna go see if that dolly's up in here by chance. Nice, okay, nice, beautiful, because I was about to say I had no idea where that was. But the game did take that 5K from us because I know we had enough to lease that. So we'll go back and 3,400, yeah, see? Game's robbing us, dude. Now we're gonna have to take out another 5K to sell the animals. Actually, we're gonna start selling some now before we fill up their animal troughs. That way if we don't need to spend all the food, we won't waste none. So we're gonna go pick up that dolly. We're gonna sadly take out 5 more K. We're going to release this. Hold up. Oh goodness. Okay, so this is good because this one holds 21 pigs at a time. Oh, you guys didn't see me right. You guys didn't see that. I didn't right. But yeah, that's the good thing about that one is it does hold 21 pigs. Last time we were only able to hold 9 with the small trailers, so we'll be able to move them a lot faster. I couldn't imagine making all these cells with a nine pig carrying trailer. That'd actually be dreadful. But this is the moment everything changes, guys. This is it. We're about to have to switch up our whole strategy. About to get these pigs sold, and as soon as we get the pigs sold, guys, we're gonna go straight for the harvest because the canola's ready. It's just dying to be picked. Now we're gonna try to sell as little piglets as we can and just try to go for the big boys. Because the little ones haven't grown yet, they haven't had any piglets, so we want to save those for weight and to hopefully get a baby piglet out of some of them in the future. But it's about to be a good day. Now, yes, it does look like the pigs are struggling, but as soon as we start taking them out, that bar should go up a little bit. The trailer's already waiting for us at the store. Y'all let me know in the comments if you guys had a good day. I got off early, so I'm definitely having a good Tuesday night. A lot better than what it could have been. But yeah, we own field 31 right here, and we own 51 down here. They are both ready. They are ready to go. They've been fertilized twice, and they are both canola. We went ahead and planted canola this year, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy with the outcome. We got minimal weeds. And the price for canola is pretty outstanding, sitting around $625, $630 a ton, so look at that big boy. I was about to say, I know we can pull with this. I know we don't have to go get the truck. Truck would probably pull it a little bit easier, but I know this thing can pull it. So we do have a truck though, but we're spending $10,500 on this tractor a day. We're gonna get our money's worth from it. Yeah, hopefully after today though, we will own this tractor instead of leasing it. That's the main goal. I ain't worried about a harvester. We can keep on leasing the harvester. We only use that 1 to 2 days a year anyway, but we use this thing every day, so we use this thing 365 days a year, so we got to get our priorities in line. We had to pay this off, and this is why This is why I want to pave a road right here, guys. Just a little dirt road connecting these 3 rows. Well, it would be a 3-way after we connect it, but get a little T going right there. So we are going to sell probably 200 pigs. If we like the price, we're going to sell about 200. If we don't, we're only going to sell about 100, and then we'll probably sell some more today, but I just want to knock this loan down and be able to rent a nice harvester without having to take out any more. So we do got a lot of 0.1-year-olds. We might be waiting to sell most of them because we got a lot of 0.1-year-olds. Dang, we got a lot of 0.2-year-olds too, though. There we go. I think we'll sell anything over 0.8 years old, because 0.8 years old is good enough. They're fertile, so they can have babies. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice haul, guys. This is gonna be a very nice pool. Time to reap what we sow for real. This should be around about 13, 14K, hopefully. Yeah, I'd probably be okay with 13, 14K. That only brought us down to 479, so. Alrighty. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna get there, and I am going to take like a 2-minute break. Please bear with me. I had to use the restroom. I have not used the restroom since I got back from work. So when we get there, I am going to use the restroom. Please bear with me for about 30, 40 seconds. I'll run back there real quick, but I have not used the bathroom since I got back home, and I've drank probably about 8 to 9 ounces of Mountain Dew. And build up a little anticipation for you guys, because I'm curious about the price too, but like I said, quick guesstimation, I think it's going to run about 13.5, 14K. But bear with me real quick, guys. Give me like 20 seconds. 20, 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am sorry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how much these puppies are worth. Ooh, I was a little short. I was thinking about 13.5 or 14ish, but 12 and a quarter. We cannot complain about that. But the amount that we got left, we cannot complain about 12 and a quarter for sure. This is going to be a nice run. And like I said, I hope even a better harvest. Now, obviously, we ain't going to get as much money from the harvest as pigs, obviously. But I hope it's a good harvest. We should produce a lot of canola. All fields 31 and 50. They're ready to go right now, but that's why I wish Bonnie was here. If Bonnie was here with us, we could have already probably had 31 done. And the canola prices are looking very nice right now, so we probably would have been selling it as soon as it got off the field, probably, but it'll take a little bit longer, but we will get it done. Oh, snap. My bad, guys. Don't text and drive. Do not text and drive. It's bad. It's bad for your health. And they gave us a slow start up this hill. We're struggling now. They say all it takes is take your eyes off the road for 2 seconds. That's literally what I did. And I ate that pole. It did not taste good. The splinters didn't feel that swell. Alrighty. Here we go. Pulling in for the second load. We're again going to skip all these 0.1, 0.2 years old. We're going for anything that is 0.9 years or older, because we have a lot of 0.8, and 0.8-year-old pigs are sterile. They can produce pigs, baby pigs. So we want to take stuff that's going to give us nice weight and that has at least already produced one pig. And I'm hoping all the 0.9-year pigs have produced one pig, at least. Because we're at the stage of growth where we paid for our main pigs. Like the amount of pigs that we started with, we paid for that already. We're looking pretty good, pretty good. I'm happy with the amount of growth we've had so far. Again, for anybody that's new in our stream, this is going into our second year. Don't want to see, they just want to see big farms, guys. Well, them big farms had to start somewhere, and I'm showing you everything that we do, everything that happens as it happens. We ain't taking no shortcuts, guys. When my uncle passed away, guys, he had a dream for this farm. He had a dream. And we will carry on his legacy. I moved here from the city with $100,000 and a piece of land. And I done told you guys how I feel about it. I like it out here. It's quiet. The city was loud. The city that I came from, it was loud. Felt like people was always behind, you know. But out here, feels like you're moving at the exact pace that you need to be. Swing her a little bit wide. Alrighty, another good one. Let's see. Almost 12K, almost 12K. About 300 bucks shy of the last load, but another good one. 28,000. So we're gonna be paying off the loan as we go. We're back down to 830. Oh, I swear I hit my turn signal. It was not going though. So we'll be leasing the Harvester today. If we get, okay, let me put this into perspective. If we get at least 65,000 to 70,000, that's it, 65 to 70,000 from the fields, you probably won't hear me complain once. I will probably be completely happy with that. 65 to 70-ish K. Anything above that, I'll be ecstatic. But that's what I'm hoping, at least 65 to 70. And who knows? No, I think I'm undershooting that. For real. We should probably get around like 70 to 76. I'm gonna lock that in. I'm locking that in. About 70 to 76. Because 65, that's literally only like 100,000 liters from both fields. That seems a little low. But the pigs are doing us wonders right now. Bonnie was wanting us to sell yesterday, but look, all these .1s are only like 146. That's not really worth it. That would be an undershot for the ages if we sold those. We could probably sell all of our .1 and it probably wouldn't even cover the feed costs for the last 3 months. But it seems we are getting towards the end of our .9s are, oh, see, that's what I was worried about. These are going to start decreasing. Yeah, these are going to start, oh, these trailer prices, these hulls are going to start getting smaller, guys. That's no bueno. I'm going to set the cruise control on 24 and let's check something out. Now canola's still going up, guys, so we are going to hit the harvest today, but we might not see the sale of it until later tonight or maybe mid-autumn. We might wait till mid-autumn. It just depends on how long the prices keep going up, because if the prices keep going up, guys, we're going to wait. I mean, I think the max last year was like $726, so if it can go up another $40-50, guys, we're gonna let it climb. That's for sure. Just like the pigs, we didn't undercut our profits on the pigs. We are not gonna undercut our profits on the harvest either, because we've already sold almost $24,250 worth of pigs. Now that's going to start dropping per load, like I said, because I thought we had more .9-year-old pigs than what we did, and I definitely don't want to sell the .8 or the .5 years old, because I'm pretty sure those have not had piglets yet. Now, realistically, we would want to wait and sell them a little bit. You'd want to wait like 1.2, 1.3 years so they can make roughly 2 piglets. But we were kind of hurting for money. The amount of pigs that we had, they were eating way too much feed a day for us to support. Hold up, guys. Let me turn. Don't hit me. Wide turns right here. Thank you. Thought that guy was gonna hit me. He knows how to drive. But we were hurting, and we were kind of struggling to feed them because they were eating so much a day. They were eating like $10,000-$11,000 worth of feed every day, plus our vehicle interest and our loan. We were struggling, guys. Now what we're going to do is just keep paying it, keep knocking it down. We're at $820. We were at $850 a couple months ago, but as I said, the pigs were eating so much, we had to sell some because it knocked us back down to our original payment. And all the work we did literally all spring, we didn't see no profit from it because we were putting it back in the pigs. I made probably like 65, 70K over the summer, and we didn't even see none of it because we had to put it all back in the pigs, and we had to lease some equipment yesterday to get our silage done. But we do got feed at the store for the pigs. We got silage going. It's probably already done right now. I haven't checked it this morning, but it should probably be done. And we still got 10,000 liters of old feed, 10,000 liters of silage from the last one. We'll probably have to buy about 2,000 to 3,000 more liters of premium chicken feed, but other than that, they're set for a while, especially since their consumption's gonna lower slightly since we got rid of the oldest pigs, and we're knocking down like 150 piglets. So I'm hoping we go back to at least like 7,000, $7,000 to $8,000 worth of feed a day. That will be more manageable, especially if we get this tractor bought. Because like I said, as soon as we get the tractor bought, guys, that's an automatic 10K a day. Probably about 9.5K a day saved. Because it's gonna, we might have to lease a little bit more to actually buy it out, but the sell and the harvest, that's gonna counterbalance the extra money that we had to take out. That's why we're putting all this back in to the loan. So there's no possible way we could spend it on something that we don't need. You know, an impulse buy. We don't want to accidentally hit an impulse buy. And let me check something out. I'm about 92% them 0.5-year-old pigs are fertile. I want to see if our 0.4-year-old pigs are fertile, though. Yeah, so see? The 0.4-year-old pigs are fertile. Not a lot of them's pregnant, but they are fertile. Okay, so that is good. With some of the 0.4-year-old pigs, or with the 0.4-year-old pigs being fertile, we could probably sell the 0.5-year-old pigs, because we got 0.5-year-old pigs and a bunch of 0.8-year-old pigs. And the 4-month-old pigs will be fertile within a month or two, so I think we're good to sell some of those. Because these 0.2-year-old pig loads, they are giving us money, but they're not giving us the kind of money that we need at this moment. Not even sure how many we have. Oh yeah, we still got 416. We're good. We're cooking. But yeah, $70,000 to $76,000 for the harvest. I will be 100% fine with that. It's still 8 o'clock in the morning, guys. It's still early, so we are going to see the harvest. Like I said, if Bonnie was here with us today, I think he's working on another farm today, though. I think he's out of town, but if he was here, we would have probably had field 31 done and probably about a quarter to half of field 51 harvested already. And we would have probably sold a trailer or so. Not all of it, but probably a trailer. And we'll see the pig feed when we roll by it. See. I'm not sure how many we got. I think we got 5,000 liters over there, but hey buddy, you was going a little, oh snap, my bad guys. That dude was going a little bit fast, though. Alrighty, see the 0.2s? They're not clocking us in that much, but every little bit helps. Price of canola is steady rising. It has not beat the highest paying competitor though, but it is rising at every location. Because Lone Oak Co., when we started selling pigs, Lone Oak Co. was selling for $6.35. It went up $2. That's nice. I'll let it keep on going up. It's a little cold. It's a little cold for autumn. The ground temperature is 57. You'd figure the air temperature would be around 57, 60-ish, but okay guys, the last time we sold pigs has been a couple months, but the last time we sold pigs, you see it on Wednesday, it was about 4 months ago. We only sold 29,966, so we already sold $10,000 more worth of pigs this season, or this sale, than we hit last sale. So that is tremendous. And last time when we sold, we still ended up with 192 pigs left, but we only had like 255, 260. We are sitting at 416. Now, yes, they are a lot more smaller, but this is right where we want to be, guys. Right where we want to be. I do wish everything was a month older, but I'm not complaining. I'm just making a statement. But I wish everything was a month older or so. But see, look at that. 4 years old. 0.4 years old. We sold our 9-month-old pigs, guys, for like $555. This is almost a half a year less growth, and it's only like $120 cheaper. And the 0.5-year-olds are the same price. Well, no, the 5-month-old are $70 less. $70 less for 4 months less of growth. That's insane to me. Okay, so yeah, this might get rid of the 0.2-year-olds. Maybe. Nope. Dang. That's still like 2.5 trailers left. But like I said, them bottom 5-month-olds, we might sell those. We might sell those too. See, if we would have sold last month though, that probably would have been like that 39 grand probably would have only been like 34, 35K. A significant decrease. I mean, yeah, our loan would have been like probably 10K lower, but so would our payout. And some people have different opinions, but if you had the money, a higher output is better for a higher payout, always, if you had the money. We're not a mega farm yet, but we are definitely, by no means, we are a small farm, so we had the capital. That's why I chose to wait, because we had the capital. We are by no means a small farm or struggling, so. Now, yes, a small farm would look at us and be like, oh, bro, they're struggling, but we are by no means struggling, guys. Our blinker sounds funny. So $602 away from another payout? Was that 815 or 810? 810. Okay, nice. Yeah, guys, just imagine about 2 or 3 years when we're driving semis down these roads instead of tractors. Yeah, Bonnie didn't say nothing about leaving town, but he texted me and told me he was working on another farm. Because I asked him if he was going to come help with the harvest or the sale. I told him he was going to be busy, but he did not reply to that. But he told me he was working on another farm, so hope all is well. Hope he ends up making it back into town pretty soon, because the help he's been giving us the last 2 months has been nice. I do appreciate it, but that's kind of why I also waited for the sale, because I thought I was going to have more help with him, but see, just look at the sheer volume of .8s. And I believe at least probably a third of them have another baby due in about at least less than 2 months. So hopefully here in another 2 months we see another explosion of growth. Because when we hit our last sale, I ain't gonna lie, like 2 months later, we were already almost at max capacity. Now I could just keep these, I could have kept these 500 pigs. We could have went a lot further down on the loan and just did the harvest today. But if we did that, we probably couldn't afford the tractor. If we let our loan get too high, we wouldn't have been able to afford the tractor. And like I said, the pigs were growing at a substantial rate, so they were mowing down on food, and it would have just cost more and more a day. And I don't know how busy we're going to get, so we decided to do it this morning while we had time. Oh. Yeah, my horn works too, buddy. You can't really hear it, but honkity honk. You hear these rude people behind me, guys? Like, I'll back up, buddy. I ain't scared. I'll back up, and I will win. £1,000 of weight behind me. Nice. 805,000, guys, is what we're down to. We have sold almost $50,500 worth of pigs today. Now, Saturday, that little 382, I'm pretty sure that was from some eggs that we sold yesterday. We sold a little bit of eggs. And somehow, or no, wait, my bad, that's chickens. That's chickens. We sold all of our chickens that was over 1.2 years old. And I thought that was going to lower our food costs financially for the chickens, getting rid of all of our biggest chickens, but it did not. It did not, sadly. Because as you see, we put 3,000. They were at 400. We put 3,000 in it this morning, and it's still low orange. Yeah, here in a couple years we'll be driving semis down this road, and we'll have a most likely a dirt road. I'm not feeling gravel right there. Probably a dirt road, or probably we might do a gravel. Connect the gravel road with another gravel road. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We're smoothing it out though, because this is a bumpy ride. I'll pay the guys extra, but I want a smooth gravel road. Alrighty, so probably one more trailer of .2s, I'm guessing, because there was a bunch of .2-year-olds left down there. That's crazy. It's like 140, 150 .2-year-olds right there. But okay, I wanna say this before I go all the way down. All them .2-year-olds we had, that's because we planned it. Okay? You guys, you gotta plan stuff like this. We sold all of our oldest cows, and we waited. When we sold the last one for $29,500, we sold all of our oldest pigs. But we made sure we had enough that was fertile. That's what we're doing this time. All them .4-year-olds at the top, those are all fertile. All these .8s right here, they're all fertile. And you do that so you don't ever really run out of pigs. Because once you run out of pigs and you're raising them up from when they don't have babies, it's really hard to get back to max before you had to sell again. It gets really tough. Okay, we are going to sell some of these .5s. I think we only got like 1 or 2 in the trailer, but there are a couple .5-year-old pigs in here. We are down to, hold up. We're down to 353 pigs, guys. So we'll only have a max of 1 or 2 cells left, and then we gotta slow down. That's crazy. That didn't raise their food up any. That is crazy though. Taking over a fifth of them out, but you'd figure since they were in the red, you'd take about a third out. You'd figure it'd take it up to at least yellowish. But that's because we're taking out the small pigs. If we had taken out all the .8 pigs, that would have shot up to like low green, high yellow or low green. But it's because we're taking all the small pigs out that ain't eating an insane amount of feed every day. But they are bringing us an insane amount of money. I hope this brings us at least 6K, so we can knock it down to 795. Excuse me, 795 on the loan. And then we'll sell one more load, and that'll be the money that we use to lease the harvester and stuff with. Because we're going to have to lease a harvester and the header. We have a trailer, thankfully, so we own the tipper trailer. That's what we use to move silage around with too. If you own anything, guys, at the beginning, you want to at least own a tipper trailer for sure. Because a tipper trailer is used more than just to move your harvest. Whoa, no. Yes, a tipper trailer is used more than just for moving your own personal harvest. Ah, so close. So close. Hopefully these .5-year-olds will do it though. Hey buddy, slow down. Let me turn around real quick. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Yeah, guys. like I said in the beginning of the stream though, only why I started streaming so early tonight is, I guess Cummins decided to do something different. They were blowing up engines. And the place I work through is I don't work at Cummins, but the place I work for is subcontracted through Cummins. And Cummins decided to blow up a bunch of engines, so we all got sent home. Apparently, though, it's a customer supplier issue. Apparently, there was a bunch of bad pistons, and all the pistons they put in engines were blowing up and shooting out of the side of the engine blocks and stuff. Some crazy stuff. So we all got sent home because they didn't have no work for us to do until they get more engines. But they assured us that it was not our fault. It's customer supplier problem. So, but I know it's gonna come back to bite us in the butt as soon as they get more pistons in it. Oh, we're gonna be slammed, dude. They went down like 2 years ago, and they still haven't made up those blocks from 2 years ago. They're still behind on those, but they just need more. They need more facilities, bro. We're not big enough to produce the amount of engines that they set for quota. Not because we're producing our lines every day. I know I am. And I know a group of other people up in there that bust their rump. If I was the boss though, I'm sorry. I have like 4 or 5 people that I know that I would walk out the door personally myself. They don't do nothing. They just sit in the lines and talk to each other. I'd be like, hey, you 3 follow me. Then I'd walk them out the front door. I'd be like, you can talk out here. Because that's ridiculous, bro. The amount that they're paying us, dude, you should work, you feel me? Don't go up in there and talk. Do your job. Do what they're paying you for. And then we won't have to work 7 days a week. Because I like the money, but I want a life, you feel me? I don't want to work 7 days a week, every week. We're going to sell some of these .2s. We are going to fill up this trailer. There we go. We just wanted to max this trailer out before we took it off. Because this is the last one, guys. I don't know. 332. We could probably sell one more of the .1-year-old pigs. Probably. Let's see how much money this brings us, though, since we got a couple 5-month-old pigs in it. Because if this brings us over 10K, we'll actually get it down to 790, which would be nice. And then the month-old pigs, they aren't really doing anything. So we could probably use that. It took out another 5K from us. Look, oh my goodness. See, dude, this game robs you so hard, bro. That's like 10K it took out from us in an hour and a half. It took out some at like 7:22, and then it just took out another 5K for nothing. Your loans don't come out until 12 o'clock midnight. Like, this guy is making too much money, just give him $5 grand in taxes for nothing. No, because it takes out I was about to say, unless that's the amount that it takes to actually lease the trailer behind us per hour, but that's only like $1,700 something per hour. It's taking out $5 grand from us every time, exactly $5 grand, so that's not it. And like I said, it takes out your loan and your vehicle leasing cost at midnight, not Not every hour of the day, or we wouldn't pay 10, 12K at midnight. If you guys know what that is, let me know, because I have no idea. It literally took it out an hour ago, too. I have no idea why it's taking that out. Yeah, that would have been 10K and still, and still had enough to lease the harvester and header. So yeah, we are going to head to the pig enclosure again. We're not going to lease it just yet, but we're going to see how much the harvester that we want to use and the header that we're going to be using cost combined. Cause I'm happy. I'm genuinely kind of happy right now, cause we were at 850. Now we were at like 765 a couple days ago. A couple months ago. We were at 765, but like I said, them pigs have been eating a lot. But we got it back down to 795, and we have about 140 more pigs than what we had a couple months. So we traded basically $30,000 for 140 pigs, which is worth it. Because when those pigs grow up, yeah, we're looking at another. I keep saying this a lot, but it's just random. It's weird how the numbers work out. About $75,000. Because as you noted, if you remember the first pigs we sold, them 9-month-old pigs, they ran for about $554 a piece. So take 554 times 140. It's actually a little more than 70,000. Just quick off the dome, probably around closer to 72 and a half-ish. Now, yeah, that's gonna take money to feed those pigs, but no more than probably 70,000, so double the profit. Oh yeah, we're gonna be selling a couple one-month-old pigs. Bing, 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 bing. Just to kind of, Okay, so let's go. Harvesters. This one's never a bad one to run. 5,600 liters. $5,100 to lease. And then $2,100 per operating hour. It won't take us no more than, if we stay on it, it won't take no more than an hour and 45 minutes to harvest both of those fields, I would assume. So let's say about $7,200. 7,200. About 12, probably about 28. 28 plus 72. So we're looking at about probably 10 grand. Now it's only going to cost about probably 5 to lease it, but the amount that we're paying after we actually do the work, about probably another 5. So we're probably looking at about 10K to get our fields harvested. And that's if we do it snappy. Let's check. Oh yeah, let's check the price. So we've been doing this pretty quick, so the price of canola hasn't really moved that much, but so far it's looking like Lone Oak Co. If we were to sell today, like right after the harvest got done, it would be Lone Oak Co. But since we got our loan down so much, I am not that tempted to sell as soon as we get the harvest done. Like I said, last year canola's highest price was $726. So that's still about $95 range. If we produce at least 100,000 liters, I call 1,000 liters a ton, guys. I know that's a little off, but just to make it easier, let's say we produce 100 tons, $95 range. That is $9,500, guys. It's only going to cost about $10,000 to harvest our field. So if we can pay for the price of harvesting our field just for waiting a little bit, it is definitely worth it to wait a little bit. Alrighty, so we are done using this. So we are going to return the trailer. Good thing the store's so close to where you sell, right? Alrighty, you did us good. You did us good, Michileto. We'll return that. Boom. We're gonna go drop the dolly off back in the shed. That's a good day, boys. That's a good day. Almost a little over $67,400 worth of pigs sold. And we still have a whopping 311. We sold down to $1.92 last time, 192 pigs, so 190, 290, still up about almost 120. It was 140 before we sold that last trailer of piglets, but still 120 pigs higher. We sold, I think it was 5 months ago, so wait till another 5 months goes by. Wait till like early or mid-spring when we hit that second pig, or the next pig sale. Boy, $67,400 ain't gonna be nothing compared to the next one, because they're all gonna be heavy. We're gonna have a lot of 1.2s, like 1 year, 2 month olds, and a lot of like a lot more 9-month-old pigs too than what we had this year. It's gonna be a beautiful sale. This sale ain't gonna have nothing on it. Since we hit 67.5 on this one, I imagine the next sale is gonna run about 110-ish, 115K. And again, this is in our second year. I moved out here and started running this farm about a year and 8 months ago, so And they say it takes 3 years for a business to start seeing profit. When we hit that $110,000, $115,000 pig sale, guys, we'll definitely see some profit. But it's still looking promising. Buying this tractor is still looking promising this year. Ow, my neck. Oh, my neck. Oh, that hurt. Alrighty. And we do want to buy a power washer, because this is sad, guys. Look at this. This is sad. I need to wash this thing. It's been through so much. We got 36.2 hours of work time on this bad boy. Hold up, before we go over to the pig enclosure, let me see how many eggs our chickens have produced. We got those up in there. There's, I think, 10 boxes up in there. And there's 5 boxes over here. And that box is almost full. Got like 7 eggs, so that will be done. That should be done at like 9 in the morning. 2, 4, 5. My bad, we got 6 boxes. Nice. We'll probably move... What the... Oh, there you are. We'll probably move those tonight, this afternoon. And this afternoon, it should be full. So probably a little... No, the harvest ain't gonna take that long. Yeah, probably tonight we'll move those extra boxes up in there. Just our egg production doesn't get stomped. Trailers at the pig enclosure. We're gonna go hook up the tipper trailer, and we are gonna take it down to field 31. 31. That's what you call close right there. Dang, this is sadder than the... This is sadder than the, tractor. Man, we were so close to paying another 5K increment, though. Well, $23. I meant $27. I ain't gonna lie, man. This truck is quiet. You can't even hear nothing. You can hear that tractor roaring, but this is quiet. Oh, hold up, guys. Forgot where we were going. I was about to take field 51 yet. We're gonna do the small field first. So we do have this small field back here. This is it. This is ours. Now here's the future plans, guys. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit into the future real quick. So we own this right now. Now I'm not saying this is what we're gonna do actually like next, because like I said, I want to get that tractor paid off. But the next field we are going to buy, guys, I'm about 70% sure right now. This is the next field we are going to buy. It's field 30. It is almost $33,000. But that's going to be the next field that we're going to be buying. And what we're going to do is this road right here, we're going to take all that out. All this. And we are going to plow this up, and this will become one field. Okay, all this one field. I think that might be a good idea. Plow this middle up, connect these two fields. We probably could even plow a little bit of this up, maybe. Take her all the way down here. We can plow this up right now. This little bit, we can plow this up, bring it over. That'd probably give us about an extra half an acre, but we could probably run like one strip. Hold up. About like that. Run this all the way down. And then after we buy this field, run this all the way down. I think that would be a good idea. And then later in the future, we hope to buy field 32. And then that'll be about the same length. We won't rip up this road. We're not going to make one major gigantic field. Because the problem with that, not having that many fields and just one major field, let's say we were to plant all that in as one crop, right? What would happen if the price of that crop just tanked? Then would be in trouble. So we're gonna go. Lease that? Maybe not. Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, 5,100. Hold up. So we are gonna drop it back down to 800K, sadly. Bow. Leasing it. Okay, it's not the prettiest, guys. It's not the prettiest. But it shall get the job done for this year. That's all we needed to do is just get the job done. I just can't wait to see, I can't wait to see how much we actually yield though. I'm a little anxious. Like I said, if it reaches the threshold that we said, I won't complain, but I am a little curious though to see how much we yield. There's somebody behind us? I was about to say, I keep on hearing somebody rev and slow down, rev and slow down. And I know I've said this multiple times, guys, but this is why I wish Bonnie was here with us today. If Bonnie had been here with us today, this would have already been done. We would have been sitting back chillaxing, both of us, this morning, because he would have been doing this while I was doing the pig selling. All this would have been done, taken care of. Oh, hold up. Not yet, guys, but that baby, or that cow's having a baby today. Today. Within the next, probably by 4 to 5 p.m., that cow will have a baby. So that is nice. That's going to be our first baby ever raised on this farm. Our first cattle that has ever had a baby on this farm. That's big. That's big right there. We'll finally start producing milk and stuff. That's huge. And I'm pretty sure there's a cow set to have a baby next month as well. Let me check. Yeah. So today we should go up to 12 cows. Next month we should go up to 13 cows, and then by late autumn we should be up to like 14-ish cows. That's big news, guys. We bought all these cows around the same time. Whenever we bought cows, we bought 11 cows straight out. And I've been taking care of them for over a year, so I'm very happy about this. Don't see nothing for a year, but when it happens, it's a nice thing. Okay, so we are gonna go to the other side of the we are gonna start on the side of the field that the truck's parked on. So over there, but I'm really excited about the cows, guys, for real. Right after this, as soon as we get done with the harvest, though, we will have to feed pigs. Only reason I ain't fed the pigs yet is because obviously we need the trailer for grain, so. Yeah, if I was able to cross two things major off my list this year, it would be to buy the tractor and to buy a power washer. We need a power washer. Our machines are dirty. The more dirtier your machines get and stay, the more you had to pay for maintenance on them and stuff. Because obviously they wear and tear a lot faster with gunk piled on them and moving extra weight, but that would be two things to knock off my list this year is power washer and the tractor being bought. There it goes. There it goes, boy. Let it flow. Let it flow. A little bit of weeds right there. Those are weeds, but let the liquid gold flow, guys. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I have to go use the restroom again. That's why I'm hiring a worker right now, but all I do when I farm is drink Mountain Dew. That's it. I drink Mountain Dew like crazy, so I'll be right back. You guys enjoy the harvest. Both of these fields, I will say, by the way, both of these fields, they are fertilized, but they're only fertilized 2 times. They're not. We didn't do 3 applications this year. We only did 2. So, but I'm still expecting a decent yield. Trust me. I'm still expecting a decent yield. 1 strip already at 700 liters almost, so. But this ain't our money making field. Remember that, guys. This is our money field down here. This is just a little extra backup, but this is our true major money field. Look at the size difference. They're about the same width, but this one's about a third longer maybe. So that's our money field down there, but hopefully we'll be able to judge how much we make from this roughly after we get this cut. But I am expecting a decent yield. Alrighty guys, I'm sorry about the hired worker. Bear with me a little bit longer. I'm super starving. I'm cooking me some burritos with some Louisiana hot sauce right now. A man's gotta eat, you know. Especially working these fields, a man's gotta eat. Alrighty, got my burritos and my hot sauce. Let me know what your guys' favorite brands of hot sauce is. I like Louisiana. It's pretty solid on almost anything. Trinidad Tongue. I like Louisiana hot sauce too, but frankly, Red Hot's really. Frank's Red Hot, yeah, I like Frank's Red Hot sauce too. It's pretty fire as well. There's a gas station down the road from where I work, and they sell grilled chicken wraps, and it comes with a pack of Frank's Red Hot sauce too, and it is It is pretty fire. It's got some heat to it, I will give it that. Louisiana hot sauce is good, but it's not super hot, but Frank's Red Hot Sauce has some heat to it, I will admit that. But yeah, Louisiana hot sauce, it goes good with a bunch of stuff, but Frank's hot sauce, I've only ate that on those grilled chicken wraps, but it does go pretty well. I don't know. I don't know if that would be alright with my burritos though, to be honest with you. I've never tried it with my burritos, but I know it's good on them chicken wraps. Okay guys, our harvester's getting pretty full. Hopefully we can get it before it stops. Nice, nice. I think it was slowing down to stop, but we got it just in time. Nice, nice. Hey sir. Hey sir. Let me open there. I like Cholula hot sauce. Cholula hot sauce is pretty good as too. They actually have a brand of beef jerky too. The beef jerky's hot. It is fire. Like it's fire like good, but it's fire. It's hot. That's like on a daily though. I can't use that as a daily hot sauce. That's a little too warm for me. I do like hot foods, but Cholula, that's a little too warm for me as a daily user. But I bought their beef jerky once. It is good as well. Like yeah, I know a lot of these brands that you guys are listing, but my go-to is probably always always Louisiana hot sauce. Like I said, it does got heat, but it's not like overwhelmingly hot. Like you can put a mild amount on whatever you're eating with it, and it doesn't get like too uncomfortable. Like if I was to eat I'm eating 2 burritos right now. If I ate 2 burritos with Cholula hot sauce, it'd probably upset my stomach, to be honest with you. And I like the consistency of Louisiana hot sauce. Like Trinda said, that Frank's Red Hot, that's good, but that's like runny hot sauce. The consistency is very watery. Louisiana hot sauce ain't it ain't real runny, but it ain't thick like a paste neither. There's another main brand too. I think it's either like, I don't want to mispronounce it, but it's either like Paquia or Paquita. But yeah, I used to eat Cholula a bit, but if I eat too much, it upsets my stomach. Sorry guys, I had to go get another Mountain Dew. Speaking about all this hot sauce, man, it's getting a little warm. It's getting a little warm. Put a little bit too much on those 2 burritos. Ooh, those are getting hot. Are you eating homemade or store-bought burritos? Unfortunately, I'm not fancy enough for homemade burritos. I am eating store-bought. I'm eating El Monterey's. I'm pretty sure it's beef and beans. I'm pretty sure. I actually don't think I've ever ate homemade burritos. I don't think my family has ever actually made homemade burritos. What actually sounds really good right now, though, to be honest with you, is chicken fajitas. I love chicken fajitas. Oh, they do though. They do. I just threw these in the microwave because they're quick and I haven't ate since lunch at work, which was about 7 hours ago. So we are sitting slightly at over $2,500, guys. Like I said, I have no complaints about the pig farm or the pig sale today. Excuse me. I'm just excited about the pig sale that we're gonna have in the next one, and like I said, that's not set till about probably early to mid-spring. Because we got a bunch of pigs that are 8 months old right now, and we want them pigs to get about a year. And all of our 0.4-year-olds will be about, they'll be about 9 or 10 months old roughly. And this cell will have nothing on that. That'll probably be, like I said, probably around $110,000, $115,000. And why we're going to wait until then is because that will be right before planting season, so we might be able to buy another field depending on how our loan's looking, in case if we don't have to pay a huge chunk of it down, we might be able to get another field in before planting season. Excuse me. I'd want to buy I want 30 to be our next field. But any one of these fields will be fine because they are, well, not 17, but any one of these fields would be fine because they are significantly less like 11, 18, 16, or 8. 50,000. 20 worth buying. I mean, yeah, it is extra land and it's close by our pigs, but I mean that. Do you guys think that's a pretty decent sized field? What do you guys think? You guys think that's a pretty decent sized field?
When you get the chance, can you scratch these and see if they're winners? You don't have to right now. I don't think they're winners, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, I don't know if that field would be worth it for 50,000. I mean, it is a decent sized field, but I don't know if we should take a chance on that or buy like 18 or something bigger. If we had the money, I don't know if it would be worth buying that field. If we had the money to buy a bigger field like field 18 or something.
Are you taking a shower? Are you taking a shower?
It's all a process, and it all takes time, so. But the day's not over yet. Tomorrow hasn't happened, and we haven't sold a lick of grain in a long time. All this grain we're pumping out, that's enough to offset at least 2 days. For one field, though, we are getting some good yields. Like I said, I call 1,000 liters a ton. We are getting some good tonnage, if you would. We are down to a little less than $2,100 though, just in this field, so. I know today we've used a lot of equipment that we have rented, so our vehicle leasing cost is going to be sky high today compared to the last couple months, but like I said, man, it's going to be worth it, especially if we can hold on to this grain for just like a month. Or it could go up tonight. Who knows? Who knows? It could go up 40, 50 bucks by the end of the day, because it's still early morning. It's not even 10 a.m. yet, so we could get the price that we want, because I don't necessarily have to wait, because it probably won't hit as high as it did last year. It probably won't hit the 726, but if it goes up 40, 50 tons, because Lone Oak Co., it ain't even going up. The demand is not rising, but the price is still rising. It's went up like $4. Now that may not sound like a lot, but we're dealing by the thousands, guys. So $4, that's pretty hefty. You got to think we're dealing with 1,000 pounds or 1,000 liters each time. So $4. If we produce 100,000 liters, that's $400 for our whole yield. So $4 is a lot, but you got to think. Hollister Stores is going up. Hollister Stores has went up multiple dollars, and it's going to continue rising faster than Lone Oak Co. So if it goes up like, let's say it goes up 25 times 100,000 liters, 100 tons. Yes, 2,500. So as you guys seen, the number in the bucket's steadily rising. we almost got a full one now. Yes, we are slightly over halfway through this field, but we almost got a full bucket, and that holds 21,000 liters. Back her up a little bit. We missed a little bit. Alrighty, there we go. Yeah, I don't mind leasing these little guys out though for our fields right now currently. Because obviously we can't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a harvester because we only harvest once a year. It's smarter to lease one right now. Obviously only having 2 fields as well, $100,000 options, not the smartest. Because like I said, the higher that loan is, even if you were to take out a loan and buy it outright, the loan interest would still eat you up for that 100,000 since you only harvest once a year. Because we got it down a little bit. Let me do some calculations. We are at 800,000. Yesterday, a couple months ago, it was cheaper, but 800,000, you are allowed to take out, at our capacity, we are allowed to take out $1.13 million. So we can only take out $330,000. That's the most we're allowed to take out right now. It's $330,000 more dollars. But if we were to take all that out, we could buy another field. But with the remainder, we would not be able to afford cow feed for the rest of the year. I meant pig feed, I think I said cow feed, but we would not be able to afford pig feed for the rest of the year. We would definitely not be able to afford chicken food for the rest of the year. And the loan increments at the end of the day would kill us, would make us go bankrupt in probably about 3 to 4 months, probably. And when I say rest of the year, I mean the rest of the year. I don't mean a full year from right now, just the rest of the year, because we still got about 5 more months left in this year. We would bankrupt ourselves. So when you go big, you can go big, but you have to leave enough money, enough capital to pay for that. Now, if we just went pigs, chickens, and cows in this field, let's say we didn't buy this, if we would have just bought this and went with the animals, we would have had another sale, but we would have not done that sale today. We would have took out more from the loan because we would have been down. Or, well, we would have technically been up. As you can see, this field cost us almost $250,000. So we would have been up another $250,000 if we didn't buy this. Plus the price of the seeds, and plus the price of the 2 layers of fertilizer that we put on this field. We would have been up that, which would have been about probably $265,000. And we would have used that in turn for the all the pig food that would have been needed. And we would have just raised them cows up to probably about, to where the 1-month-olds were probably about 3 or 4 months old, and then had a massive pig sale. But all this right here, these fields, guys, they generate massive amounts of money at once. The pigs generate massive amounts of money, but it's over a longer period. These generate massive amounts of money every year, and the return is a lot higher because you only had to put seeds in the ground. Seeds aren't that expensive. You run a couple layers of fertilizer over it, and then it's just time. You don't have to spend no more money on it. Pigs, you had to keep spending money on because they had to eat every day. They need water every day. Don't worry, we do got pig feed. Remember, we got a couple thousand of liters of pig feed at the store. We're just using this harvester right now, and we don't want to have to keep the harvester longer than we need to, because we had to pay per base day cost and per operating hour. But we got the pig feed. They are good right now, so we aren't really in a rush to save them, because they got like 1,900 liters. That's going to last them a couple hours. They are perfectly fine. We have not forgot about them. Do I wish we could have... Ah, dang, negative $826. That's no good. Do I wish we could have afforded a bigger harvester? Well, obviously, yes. But, like I said, it's obviously, as you can see, it's doing the job. For a lot less money, a little bit more time, but it's doing the job. It's doing the job as well as a big one would do, just for cheaper though. I don't know why I thought that was on. I don't know why. We're gonna enable... Oh yeah, we're doing canola. You can't do... I was about to say. That's why it's off. I thought we were doing like wheat or something. If it was wheat or barley, we definitely had the straw on. Even if we didn't make straw, we would still have it on just in case. Just in case we decided to. But yeah, canola, soybeans, stuff like that, oats. I don't know. I'm pretty sure oats, but canola and soybeans, they don't make hay. Come on, buddy, why you backing up? Okay, so we're probably gonna empty this harvester off. This will be decently full, so we'll probably fill it up with what's in the harvester, and then we'll probably go dump it off at the grain silo. Yep, 5 liters less. Beautiful. Our first dang near almost full batch. Still on the first field. Still got about a third of the first field left, so I am very happy with this. That's beautiful right there. That's money right there. Good, hard-earned, legitimate money right there. Just empty it again. We'll wait till it finishes this strip. Lone Oak coal went up another $2 per ton. In like 10 minutes. And again, it is not on great demand. Hollister Torres. Ah. Okay, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I am pretty tired. I've only been up for like 13 and a half hours, but I've worked over half of that. I'm getting a little exhausted. I am gonna finish this build though, best believe that. I am gonna at least finish this build. I'm gonna finish this build and then I'll try to get us a price count at the current market. Like I said, I hope the market goes out, but we'll get a price count for at least the current market right now. We're gonna go up this strip and then on the way back down on the strip coming back, we're gonna dump it into the tipper though. But yeah, I am getting exhausted. I've been up, like I said, at least 13 and a half hours. I've worked at least half of that. My eyes are straining right now. I'll be forgetting to blink sometimes. Probably about two more rows probably. Coming up on another 10%. Hold up. Oh. 5,600. I thought it was 5,100 max. It's 56. Yeah, sadly, I think that's going to be a little bit more than one more strip, I think. Yeah, slightly more, guys. Slightly more than one more strip. Yeah, there's no way we could have got that one more strip. See those flowers up in there? Those are not flowers, guys. Those are weeds destroying our yield a little bit. Last row of the first field, though, it is a sight to see. I sorely underestimated how long it would take, too. But in my defense, we are using a 4 meter harvester head. I was wanting to use the 6. If we were using the 6, yeah, we would have gotten a little bit of the 51 field too done. But I'd rather save a little bit more money. Time is money, but not always a saver. It depends on how much you're spending versus how much time you're saving. Alrighty, lit that up, turn her off, pipe out. Open cover. Okay, so we are going to go drop this off at the grain silo. I know you guys are anxious to see that second field, but I might not get done to it. Like I said, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. My eyes are straining so bad. But we are going to get a price count at current market, though, at current market for this field. Now that could go up, and it could possibly go down, but for current market, let's go see how much that field made us profit right now. Well, not profit, we got to minus seeds and stuff, and I didn't keep track of how much money I spent on seeds this year. Definitely not per field. Gravel smacking the bottom of the truck makes it sound like rain. Alrighty, now is the moment. So, we produced a nice, solid 27,674 liters. So, at the current market, that is worth. Now the high is going down. Lone Oak Co. is going down, but right now at that market, that field made us roughly $17,905 roughly. That is not the world's greatest yield, but that is pretty solid for that size field. At current market, $17,905, but will go up more than $8, because at its price we only made a little over 17,500. So I hope Hollister store goes up. I have faith. Because 17,700. Wait, what? How did it go down? $17,739 compared to. That's a loss of like $200 just for that $8. That's a loss of like $200. So I have faith that it will go up more than $8 per ton. I'm hoping. I want to say thanks to you guys that stayed nearly almost the whole live stream. You guys don't know how much I appreciate that, and it does make me want to continue that much more, but I can only do so much, guys. I can only stay up so long. I am a human, and I did get off work a tad bit early today, but I have a very manual labor extensive job, and I'm only one man. I can only stay up so long. Hopefully I will be back on tonight a little bit later, because like I said, I got off early today, but hopefully around 11:15 p.m. tonight again. And hopefully we have Bonnie with us. And me and him, if he's back tonight, we will get a lot more done. Because the last 2 months he's been playing with us, so the last 2 months that's why we boomed up so much, because he's been helping us. But it was just us today, so I actually think that's him. So let me see what he says real quick. My bad about that, guys. My bad. That was him. He told me he was sorry. He was out of town, but he is back in. But I told him I'm about to head to bed here in a few minutes. I was just getting everything ready. I told him that we did finish the pig cell. We got field 31 done. I told him I was parking everything outside of 51. So sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry about that. But the good news is, Bonnie said he will be available tonight. So hopefully tonight we should have our help. One of us will be harvesting. I'm gonna make two strips. That way whenever we get ready tonight, this fence will not mess with us while turning around or nothing. But then after that, guys, that is gonna do it for this stream. Again, I wanna say thank you, and I appreciate everyone who stayed, especially the entirety of the stream. That means a lot to me. Like I said, it makes me want to continue, and it makes me think you guys want me to continue too, so we can actually see what we can grow this farm into. But hopefully tonight in the next stream we will be that much closer to the end of the second year on the farm, and that much closer to buying the tractor, because like I said, with Hollister store, with the price going up, we're gonna try to let it go up as much as it can before we sell. Sadly, Lone Oak Coat is going down though, but hopefully Hollister store has a lot more push in it, because 633 and then 641, hopefully we can see a growth of at least $15 to $20 per ton. That would be nice. My bad, guys. But hopefully when we get back on tonight, hopefully Hollister store has a growth of at least 15 to 20 bucks. At least, but again, that is gonna pretty much be it. So when we start tonight, we did those little 2 strips so we can go straight down this way, and hopefully when we turn around, this fence won't mess with us too much. But I want to thank everybody that stayed the entirety of the stream though. And we have big plans for the future, but to be honest with you, it all depends on the price of canola. Oh yeah, with that being said, one quick estimation for y'all. With that being said, so this field, hold up real quick, I lost a little over 27 and a half. So with this field, we made $27,500, a little over $27,500 at current market price though. Like I said, it could go up or it could drop. But with this right here, we currently made $27,500. You guys roughly see the price, or see see the size of that. So if we line it up with the bottom of the screen, the part that's lit up goes about a third of the way. So then we go all the way over to our current field that we're about to start working on. Line it up with the bottom of the screen. Look how much bigger that is. It's right at the bottom of the screen. Look how much bigger that is, though. On the other, it went about a third of the way. Here, it's about probably a fifth. So, the lit up area, we can see both sides of the field, but it goes about a third of the way. This field, line it up, a bottom, about maybe a fifth. Yeah, I want to say about a fifth. It is slightly skinnier, but we'll still, since it's skinnier, we'll say about a quarter. But this field is massive compared to the other one. Massive. Okay, so definitely more than $27,500 here. And 27.5 with more than 27.5. We could probably say this field's worth at least 33 grand. So I wasn't that far off. I think we will surpass the $60,000 mark that I originally set. Well, I said if we make 65 to 70,000, I'd be happy the first time. Then I changed it to 70, 76. But to be honest with you, looking at it now, 65 grand may not be too far-fetched. It may not be too far-fetched. We should definitely be able to get at least 60, because 60 would only be $32,500 from this field. And looking at it like this, dang, man, I missed the patch. You guys see that whole blank patch right there, right down the middle of the field? And I guess that died out, probably got withered, but that's gonna be a dip in the money. But $32,500 from this field, guys, is not too far-fetched looking at it from here. That is totally doable. So I think we could hit 60, and especially if that price goes up at Hollister store, if it continues to go up throughout the day, we might have to hold on to it for a little bit. But if that hits 645, at least 645 or higher, that is definitely doable for even the 65 grand that we predicted. But we are at 323 pigs, 482 chickens, and 11 cows. And like I said, this cow should be having a baby today. I'd say probably around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so hopefully right after we get done with this harvest. But I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. And like I said, hopefully tonight we'll have Bonnie, because he did send me a message. He is back in town. He was working on another farm out of town, but he is back. So tonight we will see him, you'll see me, and you'll see a big empty field, hopefully. So hopefully you guys will be able to come check that out. See us working our little butts off. And a pocket full of cash at the end of the day. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done that, so you'll be able to know exactly every time we go live on this series. But until next time, peace.